Hello?
This meeting is being recorded.
Hi, miss. Are you okay? I'm good. What, miss? I can't hear you, miss. Yes. Yes. What did you say, miss? I can't hear you. Yeah, sure.
Okay, I got the page number. That is page number 16, in which we have done the kinetic energy, potential energy, where the bridge is made. That diagram is made on the paper, page number 17.
You know, miss, we did 17 question ones.
Yeah, that is potential energy A, B, C, D. Bridge is made.
Yes, we did it, miss. We are on like 19 now.
Okay, on 19 we will study.
Sorry?
On 19, we have to continue.
No, yes, we have to continue from like page 19.
Okay. To start with that. What factors affect a person's health? Right? This one.
Yes, this one. Yes, that's right, miss.
Okay. Factors which affect the person's health are the three factors are there. First is exercise, second diet, third is lifestyle. Okay.
Yeah.
So to stay healthy, enables us to live better for the longer. There are many factors, and these three factors are the very important ones. So we will discuss it one by one. First is exercise. It plays a key role in being a healthy person. Studies have shown that exercises benefit both the body and the mind. When we exercise, our body releases the chemicals called the endorphins. These can help us to feel calmer and happier. Understood? Do you listen me?
Hello?
Hello?
Miss, there's been like internet issues. I can't hear you properly.
Okay, just I will repeat then. Exercise plays an important role in being a healthy person, and studies show that the exercise benefits both our mind and the body. And when we exercise, our body releases the chemicals called the endorphins. Okay, the chemical which is released in our body after the exercise,
Yes.
are called as endorphins, and these help us to feel the calmer and the happier. Right?
Right.
Exercise also helps us to maintain a healthy weight, which lowers the risk of some diseases such as diabetes. Because there are many diseases which are caused due to the more fats in our diet, like obese persons, the many diseases they are suffering from. and the lack of the exercise in their lifestyle.
Yes, Miss.
So with the help of the exercise, we can also keep away from the diseases. Now, second is the diet. Diet is also very important for staying healthy. Healthy diet contains the food from the major food groups: starchy foods, protein-rich foods, dairy foods, fruit and vegetables, and small amount of fat and sugar. Especially it is written because the major diseases which are caused are the hypertension, diabetes, heart attack. These all are due to these fatty diets and the more sugar diets. Okay, so to avoid this, we
Miss,
have to consume less amount of the fat and sugar in our daily diet. It is
yeah.
important that we eat the right amounts from each of these groups so that our diet is balanced. So we must eat a balanced diet, like how much protein is needed in our body, or how much starch or the carbohydrates are needed. Only that amount should be eaten, not more than that, because if any one thing is eating overdose, then it will harm our body and give the side effects. Okay. So second factor is the diet, which is also very important. Understood? Can you hear me? Hello? Are you there? Hello? Is it okay now?
Yes, Miss. It's okay now.
Okay. So second factor, diet is also very, very important. Now the
Yeah.
next factor is the lifestyle, which affects our health. Exercise and diet are the part of a healthy lifestyle, but the way we behave and the choices we make are also important. For example, research shows that smoking, drinking too much, and not getting the enough sleep can affect our health. Putting ourselves in stressful situations and not getting enough time to relax is also bad for us. So it's a major factor, that is the lifestyle in which we can't bother about our stressful conditions like our sleep, our drinking pattern in the during the daytime, right? That lifestyle should be also maintained for the healthy person. Okay. So in short, all the three factors, exercise, diet, and the lifestyle are important for us to remain healthy. Okay.
Yeah.
Next
Okay.
question, why are fair trade products becoming more popular? Fair trade is about paying the people who produce things in developing countries a fair price for their products. And there are over 4,500 fair trade products and many food items such as coffee, tea, bananas, chocolate. And in the UK, more and more people are buying fair trade goods. Three of the main reasons for this are: people think fair trade goods are fairer, healthier, and better for the environment. Okay, then why the people uh, why they buy these products? Because they thought that these are the fairer, healthier, and better, right? And there are 4,500 products are there. Like examples are also given: coffee, tea, banana, chocolate.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Let's discuss the details of this answer. Firstly, people believe that buying fair trade products means workers will be treated more fairly. That's why they have believed that they should be used. This is because they often get more money for their products, safer places to work, and are given the chance to improve the things for themselves and their communities also. Right?
Right.
Because it is very safe and very um, easy to buy for that people because they are thinking that they are very fairly, like fairer, healthier. The benefits are more precious than the money, no? So they buy these things.
What did you say, Miss?
They have to, there is written, na, they often get the more money for their products and they also have the profit for that and the very safer places to work for these products. If they are using these, the workers will be treated more fairly, right?
Right.
That's why they are very popular.
Okay.
And
Yes.
second reason is it is healthier also. The consumers which consume that food is also healthy. So that is also the reason. The reason for this is that crops are grown on smaller farms where the farmers can take good care of them from start to finish. Means it is under the observation of farmer from the starting to the end of that crop time. And the fair trade farmers also avoid using the harmful fertilizers. Means it's pure organic and not chemicals and fertilizers are used there to damage their our health also,
Okay.
right? So
Right.
they so it is also healthier for the human body.
Yeah.
Now finally, people who buy the fair trade goods think they are helping the environment also. This is because fair trade farmers try hard to protect the land and the animals that live on it, right? So it
What
is
did you
also
say?
eco-friendly.
Eco-friendly.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Because farmers also protect the land where the crops are
Yeah.
grown. They also protect that and also the animals that live on it, right? So they also
Right.
help the environment. So there are three benefits: fairer, healthier, and better for the environment. Understood?
Understood. Yes, Miss.
Let's go to the next page. Page number 20. Factors affecting the energy availability.
What did
Right?
you say, Miss?
Page number 20.
Yeah.
Science genres explain factorial is the heading given on that page. Below that, factors affecting the energy availability is written.
Yes.
Now we will read this. There are several
Okay.
factors that mean that global energy supply is not even. These include the physical factors, cost, technology, and the politics. Okay, these are the factors.
Yes.
Places that have less energy are disadvantaged as a result. Now the factors the assess to which energy supplies is affected by. We will discuss these factors one by one. First is the physical factors. In this, we will study about the fossil fuels. It were formed by the million of years ago. And the new supplies of fossil fuels are sometimes found, but only in the places that have the right geology. Understood? These are included in the physical factors. That fossil
Yes.
fuels that is under the soil and under the earth after the million of years ago, we will get it. Okay?
Okay.
Now, second is the cost of the exploitation and the production. That is, wages counts towards the overall cost of energy production. This has led to some resources being unprofitable. There is no profit in some resources, which is seen. For example, UK has, just wait, UK has coal supplies, but it is too expensive to exploit them. Right? It is unprofitable for that country. And when the
Yeah.
global price of oil increases, drilling becomes profitable in many harder to reach the locations.
Yeah.
Understood?
Not really. Can you explain it again?
Okay. I'm saying that some resources being unprofitable, like in the UK, the coal supply, because it's very expensive there. And when the global price of oil increases, then drilling becomes profitable because there is lack of that fuel in the world. So drilling must be there no? To reach that
Yeah.
location,
Yeah.
right? It is explained
Right.
in this. That is cost of exploitation and the production. Now, the third point is the technology. Improvements in the technology can open up new opportunities for the energy use. Example is given here, fracking. It is the process of extracting the shale gas. This is part of the technology. The
Yeah.
USA now carries out fracking, which has increased their energy supply. Okay? And the wind
Okay.
turbines and the solar panels are becoming more efficient, and so they are being used in more countries. Other than the fracking, there are two also other processes like wind turbines and solar panels. These are also used by the many other countries, right? To
Right.
increase the energy supply. Now, fourth one and the last one, political factors. War can destroy energy resources or make them difficult to exploit. Corruption can mean that money is spent on the things other than the energy projects. I think you understand that because during the war there should be a loss of many energy resources, many bombs, many weapons, many financially condition of the country will damage, na?
Yes.
And that time corruption can mean that money is spent on these things and the energy products also.
Yes.
So that is the political factor which affects the energy availability.
Okay.
Okay. Now next,
Okay.
21st page number. Articles for the wider reading and the flipped learning. In this, on
Yes.
the right side, the box is given where three lines are written. Electricity travels at the speed of the light over 186,000 miles per second. Understood? It's a speed.
Sorry, miss,
Okay.
I'm kind of confused. Can you explain to me again?
Electricity travels at the speed of the light. Means electricity also travels. It will compare with the speed of light. Speed of light is 3 into 10 raised to power 8 meter per second. And the comparison is done there with the electricity. And the electricity speed is given, that is 186,000 miles per second. In this speed, the
Yeah.
electricity flows. It is given here. In 1 second, it covers a distance of 186,000 miles. So you just imagine what is the speed. It's very, very fast.
Yes, it's too fast, right?
Yeah. Now, thinking point. From the left side, you can see that box also. Your brain in general accounts for about 20% of your total energy requirements. That's an average of 400 to 500 calories a day, but it varies according to how hard your brain is working. Do you understand that?
Kind of.
In general, our brain requires 20% of our total energy in our body, right?
Okay.
And
Right.
average in the form of calories, if you can see, it is the 400 to 500 calories in a day. But it will vary because everyone have the different thoughts and different kind of energy used, right? Because everyone not doing the same work, no? It depends on the type of the work which is done by the brain. Some people are very intelligent and some are not using that much amount of brain. So the calories must be different. Or we can say in the unconscious mind, or the patient should be in coma also. That is differ energy balance is used by these people. Okay.
That is what next?
Under the deep next line you can read that. You have cleared my point. Under
Yeah.
deep anesthesia, your brain still needs about 150 calories a day. Anesthesia means a person who is under the unconsciousness for just like for 12 hours or the 8 hours under the medicines. That is under the anesthesia, short term anesthesia or the local anesthesia. Like someone have getting a wound which is very deep and the stitches must be there. So we will give them the local anesthesia. That cells are unconscious for some time. That area will not be feel anything. After doing
Yeah.
that, after 1 or 2 hours, he or she feels the pain. That is local anesthesia. And when there is an operate, then the long term means the spinal anesthesia is given in the spinal cord. In this, it will affect our brain. The patient is in unconscious state. He or she doesn't know about what happens,
Yeah.
and the numbness is there in the legs. So at that time also, brain also requires the 150 calories in a day. Under anesthesia also, brain requires the energy that is up to 150 calories, and in the normal person, it is 400 to 500 calories in a day. Understood now? Is it clear to you? Hello.
Hello?
Yeah, is it clear to you?
Yes, it is clear to me.
Okay, then go ahead. But experiments with the rats have shown that just moving from the being deeply anesthetized to unconscious but anesthetized increases energy demands by 50%. Now the experiment was done on the rats, and it was analyzed that the 50% demand is increased after the anesthesia. That energy is requirement is more. Okay. After the anesthesia, when we get consciousness, then energy required is demand by 50%. It will increase by 50%. And when we are awake, a large proportion of the brain function is taken up simply with controlling the muscles and processing sensory input. Means when we are not in the any anesthesia, then our large proportion of brain wants the controls with the muscles and the sensory input. So the experiments which we have done, experiments to measure the impact of the abstract problem solving on the brain's metabolic requirements, have shown that it also depends on your IQ. The more intelligent you are, the more energy you spend on a problem that is subjectively hard for you. Understood? The more the intelligent the person and the more energy is used,
Yes.
right?
Right.
Okay. Then go to the page number 22nd. Here the questions are there, right?
Right. Can you help me to me sort them out?
Which one?
I mean, like, can you help me to solve them out?
Sorry, I can't understand what you are saying. Any
I
question?
said yes.
Which term?
Wait a second. It's like, isn't one of the questions like retrieval questions? How
Yeah.
is energy? Why? Yes, I'm on the right page then. Thank you.
Yes, yes. Page number 22nd. How
Yeah.
is the energy stored in food released? This
Uh,
one. Yeah.
hello?
How is the energy stored in food released?
Like when we bite the food.
Yeah, when we are doing any work or during respiration or during any process in our body, the energy will be released. Now,
Yeah.
that is. Now, second, define combustion. Then,
And like when we burn something.
when we burn something by the heat, yes, it's
Yeah.
combustion. Then, what is respiration?
Respiration.
Yeah, it occurs in
Mm,
our body.
I mean, like I remember, it's like something to do with like glucose, like oxygen and like gas, something like that.
Yes, it's chemical reaction which uses the glucose and the oxygen to release the energy in our body. It is
Yes.
that process. Okay.
Yes.
Now next, define calorie. What is calorie?
Um, it's
Like
like
I have
how much?
told you earlier, 400 to 500 calorie in a day. In unconscious mind, 150 calorie. It's the amount of energy which is used by our brain,
Yeah.
right? So
Yeah.
means these are the units of energy by which we can understand the how much energy is required. Amount of the energy we can justify with the calorie word. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Next is give the unit for the energy. Units and the unit for energy. I have told you earlier also. Energy and work done both have the same unit.
Joules.
Yeah, good. Next,
Yes.
next question.
Um,
Why are
what,
kilojoules used on the food labels?
isn't it like what is in the food? How much it is?
Which one?
I said like, isn't it like sort of like labels of how much thing is in the food?
Yes, just like a cold drink. Cold drink contains many large number of very large amount of calories is there in these cold drinks, right? So
Right.
it, it's example of that. Okay, that is food label, na cold drinks. Understood?
Yes, miss.
Just wait for a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah. Next question. Give the unit for energy.
Joules.
Yes. Define power. And next is
R.
the unit used for the power also. Yes.
Don't
I
know
have
that
told
one,
you
miss.
the I have told you that the formula also R is equal to energy upon time. Do you remember that?
What did you say?
The rate of using the energy. In how
Right.
much time, how much energy is used, that is equal to the power, and it is measured in the watts. WATT. Watts. Okay?
Yes.
Yeah. Question number 10. What do electrical appliances have to show the power rating?
It's like weights.
Like a
It's like, sort of like weighting plates.
yes, electrical plates. Okay.
Yeah. Yes.
Now, question number 11 now. What does an electrical rating plate show?
What did you say, miss?
I'm saying, what does an electrical rating plate show? These plates, what they are showing, what they indicate.
Your your voice is broken down, miss, again.
Okay, just wait for a minute. Is it okay now? Is it okay? Hello? Can you listen me?
Hello?
Yeah.
Yes, miss, it's okay now.
Okay. Now my question is, what does an electrical rating plate show?
What is what to show what, miss?
Means, what does it indicate? These plates, what they want to indicate, what they show, they represent the power, which is in the watts. It represents these. Okay, like
Okay.
any appliance which is under this electrical rating plate, it indicates power, how much power it is using. Okay.
Okay.
What do fuel bills show? Fuel bills.
What? Sorry, miss, I can't hear you.
What does fuel bills show?
Fuel.
Fuel bills.
It's
What
like
they
how
show?
much energy you
Yeah.
used.
Yes. Like a bill which we are getting of electricity and other things also. So in
Yeah.
electricity we will consume now how much energy we will consume in a month or in a 2 months, right?
Yeah.
So that is in
Right.
the kilowatt hour. Understood?
Yes.
Now next question. What is an energy supplier?
It's like something supply energy.
Yeah, like companies or anything that make that product by which we
Yeah.
get that, right? Give the
Right.
formula to calculate energy in kilowatt hour. What is the formula by which we can change it in kilowatt hour, kWh?
It's like, uh, I don't know. What was the full form of like KW?
kWh, kilowatt hour. R is
Yes.
time, HOUR.
Yes.
Kilowatt, watt is of
You know,
power. So we know power is equal to energy from time, right?
yeah.
Then
Right.
energy is equal to, it's a cross multiply power into time. Then we get E is equal to P into T. Understood?
Yes.
So in this way we can calculate it. And P into T means R is in the kilowatt, time is in the hours. The unit is kWh. Okay, got it?
Got it, miss.
Okay. Question number 15 now. How the cost of the energy being calculated? How many units are used and then multiply with that cost? Then you can find it. I hope you understand what I'm saying. Understood or not? Do you hear me? Hello?